Hey guys, and welcome to my hurricane forecast. In this forecast, I'm going to be talking about tropical disturbance 1 that's currently located in the eastern Pacific. Now guys, tropical disturbance 1 currently has a 100% chance of formation within the next 5 days, and also 100% chance of formation within the next 48 hours, and that's because this system might try to develop within the next 5 days, and also within the next 48 hours. This system has such a high chance of formation. Now if you live in Sinaloa, Mexico, you might expect impacts from this system because the models are showing that this system could potentially head towards your area, and within the long-term future, the models do show that this system might affect portions of Texas. So just the remnants might travel towards Texas. So guys, as unbelievable as it sounds, the models are showing that this system might try to develop and it might turn into a major hurricane because the models are anticipating rapid intensification of this system. So guys, it might try to rapidly intensify before a landfall on Sinaloa, Mexico. This system is going to bring very heavy rains and dangerous impacts along portions of Sinaloa, Mexico, as it might be moving inland. So this is not yet guaranteed that it's going to make a direct landfall in Sinaloa, Mexico, but I'm just saying that because of the models are showing it's tracking straight towards Sinaloa, Mexico. So this might have the chance for development and also the chance for rapid intensification, as it has most favorable weather conditions and atmospheric conditions to support development of this system, hence why it has a 100% chance of formation. So this system is going to move into a more favorable environment, which is going to allow development of this system, and of course this system might try to rapidly intensify. So with that, we're going to move on towards forecast models on this system, as the majority of the models show this system becoming a very strong tropical system. So guys, as of the latest GFS model run, you can see that this is our system currently 1005 millibar. Our system has lots of moisture. You can see this system is pulling moisture extremely far from the west, and we're going to continue to run the model. As we get farther out into the model, we notice that this system gets even stronger, and this system moves far out to sea, and this system becomes even more stronger the farther it moves out towards sea. Now this system start to take this more eastern track as it gets stronger, and it starts to pull towards Sinaloa, Mexico. So you guys should be concerned about this system, as some models are showing that this system could potentially affect your area. At this time, this system is down to 956 millibar, potentially a major hurricane at this time, as the majority of the models are showing this system becoming a major hurricane by the time October 12th, as it goes underneath a rapid intensification spree. So guys, we're going to continue to run the model, and you can see the closer this system gets towards Sinaloa, Mexico, you notice that this system gets stronger. The pressure goes all the way down to 938 millibar, which is an extremely strong system, and it's moving into portions of Sinaloa, Mexico, and this system is extremely strong. If this does happen, guys, there's going to be dangerous impacts felt by this system. There's going to be very dangerous storm surge. There's going to be dangerous strong winds. There's going to be very dangerous mudslides. There's going to be flooding. There's going to be so many impacts that's going to be felt by this system. So with that, we see the system taking eastern track now. So now we're going to move the northeastern track, and now we're going to move over towards the Atlantic and Caribbean side, as some of the models show the system potentially moving into the Gulf of Mexico after affecting portions of Texas. Also guys, if you're asking a question like, where do I see a potential track for this system? By the way, this is not an official track for this system. This is a track made by me. My potential track for this system is that this system is going to take a track just like this. So this is the track that I expect this system to take. So the reason why this is the track is because the models do show that this system might potentially affect Texas, and also the models show that this system will move into portions of Sinaloa, Mexico. So guys, now we're going to switch over towards the Atlantic side for this system. So guys, we're going to begin in the Caribbean now. So we're going to start to run the model. So we see this is our tropical system at this time. Our tropical system, it has fairly a good amount of moisture with it, just to the east of Texas, just to the west of Texas, southwestern Texas, and this system is moving towards the east at this time. So we're going to continue to run the models on this system. So as we continue to run the models, we see that this is our system. It has a very significant good amount of moisture with it. So if this does happen, that's going to be on October 15th, but as I said, this is not yet guaranteed, so we're still going to have to pay attention to this system, and we're going to continue to run the model, by the way. So this system just moves off coast of Texas and then moves into the Gulf of Mexico, where then it seems like conditions are unfavorable for development. But guys, regardless, we're still going to watch this system. So we're going to head over towards spaghetti plots and the intensity guidance for this system. So guys, as of the latest spaghetti plots on this system, you can see that this seems to match exactly with my track for this system. So you can see that the spaghetti plots are in good agreement that the system might go underneath rapid intensification just before landfall on Sinaloa, Mexico. And you can see that the models are potentially showing this system affecting Texas, then taking that track back down into the Gulf of Mexico, which is extremely surprising, as much as how uncertain it is, because we do not usually see tracks like this. As a matter of fact, this is the first time I see a system take a track like this. This is a very extremely uncertain track, but the models are showing that this system is yet going to move into the Gulf of Mexico and still affect portions of Texas. And so if you live in those areas like Texas, especially if you live in Sinaloa, Mexico, this system might potentially be a strong system at landfall. So there's going to be storm surge, wind, and also dangerous heavy rainfalls that's going to be coming with this system. And also there's going to be storm surge, mainly storm surge I'm concerned about, impacts from this system. So guys, we're going to have to closely watch this system. Now we're going to move over towards the latest intensity guidance. So guys, the models will anticipate that this system might rapidly intensify within the next 48 to 72 hours. The models do show that the system will quickly organize and potentially becoming a low-end category 3 hurricane, and that's where the models max out on intensity for the storm, but still it has the chance to become even more stronger because of environmental conditions that's supportive for development. So guys, we're going to have to closely watch this system, and thank you guys for watching this forecast. I'm going to be issuing more forecasts on this system for future preferences, and thank you guys for watching.